Guys, hey, my people, despite everything that has been said, despite how these people want them so bad not to be in talking terms, despite the fact everything has just been going on, the way everything has just been played, guys, there is another thing that happened. Trust me, no matter how people try to kind of like paint the situation or even try to put the situation at hand, trust me, these people know what they are doing, and nobody can ever make them or even try so hard to change their perception and the way they see things. Guys, trust me when I say these people, they know what they are doing. Hello, wonderful people. You're warmly welcome back to this wonderful channel. If it's your first time coming across my videos, you're warmly welcome. It is your baby girl Claire, and you are on Gist with Claire. Please do not forget to click on that red subscribe button to become part of this family, and also turn on the notification bell beside it to get notified anytime I put out interesting gist just like this one. My people, like I said, a lot has been happening. Now I'm gonna be explaining it to you guys. A lot of people thought that because of the situation on ground, how everything has been playing out, Mauricesam would no longer be in talking terms with Sonia or even the family members or anything that has to do with her family. And trust me, guys, something happened. Something happened that opened a lot of things. Something that actually happened that made us to see a certain perception, that made us to see a certain picture of what we have actually been missing. And what is this particular thing that happened, guys? Now, there was a hangout between Maurice and Chinenye Nnebe that just kind of like changed the perception and made the fans to see another picture that we were actually missing, because a lot of people thought that because of what has been going on, Mauricesam has not for once come out to say anything. Even Mauricesam has not come out to even talk about the situation on ground or even give out an official statement on everything that has been happening. That yes, that there is trouble in paradise, and a lot was literally said, guys. Like a whole lot was literally said. Now, after this particular situation where they were chilling and kind of like having a conversation, talking, fans started reacting to why is it that Chinenye is talking to the person that kind of like have a lot to say about Soso. Why is it that Chinenye is trying to do this? Can't Chinenye defend her sister? Can't Chinenye? And I'm like, what is wrong with you guys? Because trust me, these people are actually cool. Forget what we see on social media, forget what has been going on social media space, but these people are actually cool with Maurice. Yes, sometimes we get to ask ourselves and question ourselves, why is that Maurice has not come out to say anything? Why is he keeping mute concerning everything that has been happening? But when I say that these things that are going on, he knows about it, they know about it. Trust me when I say that. Now, concerning this particular thing, fans, I know that fans, yes, one thing they say, your enemy will, the enemy of your sister will always be your enemy. And I'm like, what made you guys think that these people are actually enemies? Because from everything I've been seeing, from the situation and everything, I do not think they are enemies. These people are actually cool with each other. I think this particular thing started from the fans, the way the fans started pushing out a certain narrative. Let me don't say fans, because these people also pushed out that narrative. We saw when everything was being heated up, everything was going on, they loved the attention, they loved what was going on at that particular point, but they never for once came out to say anything about it. But fans, why are you guys pushing this perception that Nnebe should stop hanging out with Maurice and this that? Yes, they will definitely hang out together, and if anything comes up, they will definitely do it together. So this particular narrative and this particular situation where people tend to talk and have something to talk about, trust me, it is not gonna work, because these people are Nollywood stars. They are cool, they are friends, and sometimes they have even come out and kind of like clear the air that we are cool, we are happy, not forgetting the fact that maybe Maurice doesn't want to kind of like push out a certain narrative. And there is this particular information I received concerning Mauricesam and soniauche, why Mauricesam stopped commenting, why Mauricesam stopped tagging or even having a chit chat with soniauche. I'm going to make a video about that, and you guys will see a lot of receipts concerning that. Anyway, if you have actually watched the video before this one, you would have known that why I said all this, because Mauricesam has his reasons. See, every move, everything that Mauricesam does, he has an intention behind it. He has the reason why he actually made that move. And most people tend to kind of like blame Maurice or blame soniauche or even Pearl Wax for everything that has been going on. But don't you guys think that we also have a blame on this particular thing? Don't get me wrong, I love their connection on set. And sometimes we tend to misunderstand or even misinterpret on set chemistry and the actual chemistry. Anyway, you don't need to blame the fans, because sometimes we all saw that in previous times the likes of our wonderful actress Genevieve Naji and Rancy Noah, we also saw those chemistry. People shipped them despite the fact that there was no social media space, but they know and they managed the situation very well, and that is one thing I appreciate them for. But right now a lot is going on, a whole lot is going on, even to the extent that fans tend to drag each other because of what's going on. But while we are dragging each other, please guys, one thing I want you guys to know is that Chinenye is actually cool with Mauricesam. They are actually cordial, and I do not see anything wrong that Mauricesam has actually done to Chinenye that you guys will push a certain perception and say, why is she with Maurice after what Maurice has done to Sonia? Now the question is, what did Maurice do to soniauche? I get it, guys, I get it, but what I am thinking about is that what you guys are actually thinking about. Because for me, if I am to answer the question, what did Mauricesam do to soniauche, I would say Mauricesam stopped, or in fact, Mauricesam never for once came out to talk about everything that has been going on. If only he came out to kind of like caution and talk about the things, I think maybe by now we won't be kind of like exchanging words, different fans, exchanging words with another person's fan. And it's not making sense to me, because these are things that we can easily understand and work towards it. Yes, according to them, they said that Maurice is in a relationship with Pearl, but that does not stop the Psalms lovers, I'll call them again, the Psalms lovers, from not continue to love them, for not continue to appreciate them on set, because their main goal for forming that Psalms is to kind of like appreciate this wonderful people, appreciate them because of their online chemistry, the chemistry they have on movies, how they comport themselves on movies, how they interact with each other on movie. And you will tend to see that it is so pure and natural. They don't force things. That's one thing I love about them. They do not force things to just happen. They allow it to happen natural, and that is why for me they are the best Nollywood chemistry when it comes to acting, movie roles and character. Anyway guys, hit that comment section and let me know what you think about this. I'll see you guys in my next